Morning, I'm Frank Buckley. A 90-year-old man is fighting for his life. Several others were injured, including firefighters, after flames ripped through an apartment building in Chinatown overnight. Some people expressing concerns about where that fire started. We're live from the scene with the new details.
Good morning, I'm Erin Myers in Wrightwood. The bridge fire has now burned nearly 52,000 acres, but now 3% contained. Firefighters will work on that containment once again today. Also some better weather conditions. Of course, still concerns. All of the latest coming up.
Good morning, I'm Omar Lewis, live in Rancho Palos Verdes, where residents impacted by the landslide are hoping to gain the attention of former President Trump, who will be here for a news conference that starts at 9 o'clock. We'll have all the details coming up in a live report.
Good morning, I'm Jessica Holmes. The U.S. no longer has bragging rights for having the best burger in the world. We'll tell you where you can find it now.
Good morning, I'm Jeremy Parsons. Coming up in entertainment, it's New Music Friday. Tate McRae, The Weeknd, Katy Perry, all with new music. We got the full breakdown. And Kathy Griffin has a brand new stand-up tour. She joins us live in studio to tell us all about that, plus much more on the way.
Good morning, everybody. 8 o'clock on a Friday. Should be 8:01 in about right now. Henry DiCarlo in for Mark Kriske. We're going to talk about a nice cool down for the weekend. When I say cool down, that doesn't mean we're going to be cold. It just means we'll have beautiful afternoon temperatures, very comfortable. We do have some clouds this morning, upper 60s for us, mid 60s in the San Fernando Valley, but still getting upper 70s, lots of mid to upper 80s. So a really nice forecast. Changes on the 7-day. We'll talk about that coming up in just a few minutes. Right now on a Friday, with a look at your traffic. The Hawk.
Awesome, Henry. Thanks very much. From to Inglewood we go. The 105 West at Inglewood Avenue. A motorcycle crash is now blocking the middle lanes, and we're hearing reports about possible injuries there as well. And now to Carson, the 110 South at Sepulveda. There's word of a stall in a slow lane. As you can see, that's leading to some residual delays back to the 405 as well. Well, that's the latest on your morning commute on this Friday morning. Frank, now back to you.
So breaking news at the top of the 8 o'clock hour here. The CHP has issued an Amber Alert for a 3-month-old boy. Officers say Zachariah Bro is under 2 feet tall. He weighs 10 pounds, has black hair and brown eyes. He was last seen with 28-year-old Unique Bro. She's 5 feet 4 inches tall, weighs 130 pounds. She has black hair and brown eyes. Officers say she is the child's mother. They were last seen at Southwestern Avenue and Imperial Highway in the Westmont neighborhood of South LA. Cooler weather is helping the firefighters to gain some ground on the massive bridge fire burning in LA and San Bernardino counties. It is now 3% contained. However, tens of thousands of homes remain threatened. KTLA's Erin Myers live in Wrightwood this morning with the latest. Erin, good morning.
Good morning, Frank. Of course, protecting those structures is still one of the top issues, top concerns for firefighters who are battling the bridge fire. It has now burned nearly 52,000 acres, but as you said, 3% containment, and that is something they'll be working on again today, along with protecting those structures. Now, I want to bring in John Miller with the U.S. Forest Service, Angeles National Forest, to talk to us more about everything that's been going on. We know weather helped a little bit yesterday. Talk about what firefighters were able to do with these changing weather conditions.
Well, you know, when you have favorable weather, that gives us a real good opportunity to anchor in and really start building and improving those containment lines. So we saw it go from 0 to 3%. And as long as we continue to have favorable weather, you know, that is our goal. Of course, protecting the community, keeping the fire out of structures will always be priority number one.
And then what will the steps be today? I know you have a large area that you guys are working on protecting, working on putting out the fire. What are the plans for today?
Well, you know, one of our concerns is also preventing any further spread, whether it's Wrightwood, Pinion Hills, or Mount Baldy. And, you know, if conditions remain favorable today, you know, firefighters supported by aircraft should be able to do a lot of good work.
Talk to me a little bit about, you were talking about Wrightwood and how good they were about getting out of the area when they had to leave. You were saying that they've done a great job with that.
Yeah, Wrightwood has one of the oldest fire safe councils and a very active group led by a gentleman named John Aziz, who has done an outstanding job. They work on doing the treatment around their houses, you know, removing the excess brush, so on and so forth. But they spend a lot of time talking about evacuations, educating new residents how to do it. So when the fire did make that 30,000 acre run, and fire officials and the San Bernardino and LA County Sheriff's Departments decided to evacuate Wrightwood, people did leave in an orderly fashion, and it has actually been a benefit to the firefighting efforts.
And then let's talk a little bit about those evacuation orders and warnings. They're still in place as of now. Talked about the importance of people heeding that still, staying away for the time being.
People have to understand that we put the order in place when there is an immediate threat to life. And even though it doesn't look like there's huge flames like you saw on the news when this came into Wrightwood, there's still a significant amount of fire activity in and around this community that, under the right conditions, could pose an immediate threat. So, you know, we ask for the public's and the residents' understanding. Me personally, I've been evacuated 3 times. I know the stress, I know the inconvenience, I understand the financial burdens. We just ask for the folks that are affected to please work with us. Please heed the evacuation orders.
Thank you for filling us in this morning. We really appreciate it. And once again, 3% containment, better conditions hopefully for firefighters today. We do know no one has been injured in this firefight, which is some good news. Also, we are told they are planning on having a meeting, a public meeting tomorrow. It will for sure be on Facebook tomorrow evening. They are trying to find a location as well for people to meet in person, but that still hasn't been decided yet. Reporting live here in Wrightwood, I'm Erin Myers. I'll send it back to you in the studio.
Erin, we thank you for that. Meanwhile, the line fire started a week ago in San Bernardino County community of Highland. Mandatory evacuations are in effect in Running Springs, Forest Falls, and Mountain Home Village. More than 37,000 acres have burned. The fire is 21% contained. At least one home has been destroyed in Running Springs. An arson suspect, 34-year-old Justin Halstenberg, is accused of starting the fire. He is in custody and is set to be arraigned today on multiple arson charges. San Bernardino County Sheriff's deputies say he set 2 smaller fires that same day.
The airport fire in Orange County has burned more than 23,000 acres. CAL FIRE says it's 8% contained. It started in Trabuco Canyon on September 9th and spread to Riverside County. Mandatory evacuations are in effect for Robinson Ranch, Lake Elsinore, and the Trabuco Highlands. 36 cabins have been destroyed in eastern Orange County and in the Lake Elsinore area. The OC Fire Authority says the fire was unintentionally caused by heavy equipment used by a Public Works employee.
Former President Trump will be giving a news conference in Rancho Palos Verdes this morning. Area residents who have been impacted by the recent land movement in some communities there hope to deliver a message for help. KTLA's Omar Lewis live now in Rancho Palos Verdes with the details. Omar, good morning.
Good morning, Jessica. This news conference starts at 9 o'clock right here at the Trump National Golf Club. Want to show you what's happening here behind us. You have supporters of the former president and his campaign here rallying as he holds this news conference in just about an hour. And on the other side here,